Digital Production Buzz is brought to you by...
The film is called Homeless in Los Angeles, and it's a true story about its producer, Brandon Miller. He's currently raising money, and he's just finished it and is starting to enter it into festivals, and this was just a wonderful thing to talk about. Brandon, thanks for joining us today.
Being a filmmaker, you kind of, at least being so young, like in the beginning phases of launching your career, you live off of very little means. Like you barely have enough money to pay the rent. You barely have enough money to eat, let alone pay for the production of a political campaign to help millions of people. That's just makes it completely worse.
I've had a chance to read some of the materials that you sent Serena, our producer, and in one of those you wrote, quote, "The world must be as one. This is my mission, and I will be successful and accomplish my purpose, or I will die on the streets of L.A." Why this intense sense of purpose? Where did it come from?
So, coming to LA and wanting to accomplish my own dreams after college was a little bit difficult. Like, I'm a filmmaker, and even though LA is the place to be for filmmakers, for talent, for anybody in the industry, it's still a difficult journey in itself. So I became homeless. I was in this homeless shelter, and then what I did was I created a documentary from there. So that was kind of my experience that led me to Operation Amnesty for All.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
When I create my documentaries, I kind of do a lot of extensive research, and I usually ask a lot of questions to a lot of different people that are kind of the subject matter of which this is pertaining to. So what I did is I found that a lot of the youth in Hollywood and LA and all those surrounding areas down here, they kind of get lost. And I met a lot of individuals that were actually like immigrants, because little did I know that the whole economy here in Los Angeles is based off of illegal immigration. So the next generation, which is the kids, the 18, 19-year-olds, even up to the 24-year-olds, that is all these kids who came here with a dream, and some of them didn't even know that they were illegal until they tried to get their license or they tried to go to college. So after meeting all these different people and hearing all these different stories, I just thought, man, this is another side of the story that Americans don't get to see. They don't get to see the struggling teenager wanting to go to college but can't because they don't have citizenship. So it really touched my heart, and a lot of people have threatened me, and a lot of people threatened to do all these things to us because of this amnesty issue, because 50% of the Americans are for amnesty and 50% are against amnesty. So it's like I, in a sense, risk my life to help the Mexican people, not because I feel that it's something that I want to do just because it's a film. I do it because I know that film is like a weapon, and I know that it can help these people that are less fortunate. So it touched me so much that it made me put all my efforts into this to make this happen.
I always wanted to start a business and live the American dream. Dicen que eso es todo en mi mente. A veces la gente no entiende.
Every single presidential candidate, whether it's Democrat or Republican, they all were for amnesty.
Y nunca sucedió.
Never happened.
Basically, this film is an outlet to let people know that the typical Mexican isn't the person that's standing in front of Walmart trying to paint your house or do that they're kids coming over here for the same reason that Americans want to be here, for the American dream, to go to college, to have a future, to have success. So Operation Amnesty for All is geared toward providing awareness about that issue.
Dear God, please help guide me on my Operation Amnesty for All.
Production, post-production, distribution.
What's really happening now and in your digital future?